All right, my friends. Well, I'm at Summer Wine and Liquor, surprisingly enough, on summer. I've not been here in a while. Let me get you their hours over here. Whoop. Darn metric doors. All right. Well, I'll do basically just a kind of quick walkthrough. I had been kind of combining videos together for a while, and I think that I'm going to go back to the shorter form, less than 15 minutes or so. If I go to one store and there's literally nothing there, I might try to go to another one. We're about to hit high allocation season, where every store is going to start getting their stuff, and I might be able to go back to hunting maybe every day again. It's really tough right now for me to hunt every day, and I hate to do that. I mean, I enjoy doing it on my lunch break. I do have a regular job, but we've got a lot of stuff going on with work, and I'm gonna try. So once at a touch, and see if I can get the Any of you guys out there can help me out with a good way to help with price, figuring out the contrast or whatever needs to happen so you can see the prices. I apologize. So, but anyway, work's getting super busy as everyone's is, and if you don't see a video that day, it's because I didn't get a lunch break, which hardly seems fair, right? I am going to talk about a couple things. One, it's a great bottle you should have in your repertoire. That is your French word for the day. It's another good one. Another. A $50 bottle isn't what it used to be. It used to be you could get all kinds of crazy stuff for $50, and now you really can't get that many good bottles. Old Forester 100, the big bottle, that's a good deal. I think these are all down here on the bottom. They're just kind of chauffeurs. This bottled in bond is a big bottle, big handle. Those are fun to. Oh, look at this. The Jack Daniel's Heritage. This bottle right here is one of probably my bottles of the year that's a budget if you can get it close to MSRP. Great price on that. So these single barrels are another good. So anytime I see a $50 bottle that I think you should get, I'm going to point that out. I don't know that I've had Jack and Ginger. I may do that tonight or sometime. The Sweetens Co. I put rosemary in mine, so kind of use it as a rosemary syrup. Oh, look at that. Cute little belt. Keeping that label on. Oh, so, I still have never bought one of these. Probably need to pick one of these up, and I'll do it eventually. Just for, it's fall, and it's time for that. Gross. I am working on t-shirts. They'll be down there eventually. I'm using free ways to get the graphics for the shirts that I want, and they are it just takes a long time to do that. So all right, 13th Colony, another two more good $50 bottles. Let's see, that's the A125, and let's see, we've got Chicken You Know What, and this Riverset Rye. Anytime you see Riverset, when Riverset's done, it's done. So you can't find it anymore. Oh my goodness, look at this plant. It's just sitting on the bottom shelf. Not the bottom, but close. Pretty close to the bottom shelf. I got the Buffalo Trace. Now, my brother tricked me by giving me Dickel. This is there is the smallest amount of Dickel that you possibly can imagine on there. So here's another good. When these are gone, they're gone. A lot of times you'll see them a lot more higher than this, so that's a good price on that. This Cooper's Craft, another one that you should have on there. A lot of these are in the 100, and if you're starting out for the first time, those are good. Those are good little places to start on there. 100 proof, you can go up or down a little bit. They're good for drinks and cocktails and whatnot. All right, let's go over here. Look at a little bit of the Scotch. I think there's more whiskey going the other direction as well. I do want to talk about something near and dear to my heart. Hey, let's be nice. Let's be kind. You never know what's going on with somebody. You never know what they are going through. What's going on in their life. And today may be the day that you change someone's life for the better. Who knows? And I'm not talking about giving somebody a kidney. I mean, if you need to do that, please go ahead and do that. But you can just be nice. Honestly, feel like we have lost kindness in this world, especially here of late, for everybody. You know, I get a lot of grief from people when they think I'm getting political. I promise I'm not. I'm just telling them, hey, why don't you just be a good human being? Let's try to be, you know, friends to somebody. You know, you have a friend, they need something, you know, maybe they need to come over and have a pour, and, you know, you tease them and make fun of them like boys do, and have a good time. And that Macallan is $10. That is a great price for that. And look at that little dot. You know, I don't own a 1942. Should I get that one? Go over here and make sure I didn't miss any of the other whiskeys. I don't think that I did. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit more tequila here, and we'll talk about. Like I say, anyway, it's not complicated. It really isn't. I mean, I don't understand why people don't want to help their friends or don't want to help somebody. You know, we live in a world where a simple word or a simple gesture could really just change, almost change somebody's life. So I think that we as a people need to think about doing that better. Let's just do better. I mean, that's my 2 cents on that. So I've not really found a rum that I've been super in love with, except for my rum that I got that was aged in whiskey barrels. That's just because it made it taste like whiskey. All right, well, I'm gonna go over here and walk up here and see. I've got a little bit of Stag up there. I've got the Eagle Rare. We got the Russells. Got the Blantons. Got the, oops, I should be twisted up. Got the Avion Reserve. Blue Label. Got the Don Julio. Casa Amigos. And got these others up here. All right, well, I pretty much went through the store. I think I'm going to go try to see if I can get another store. If I don't, then this video is just going to end abruptly, like they normally do. Sometimes people will let me shoot, sometimes they won't. But once again, hey, let's be kind, let's be nice, and you know, let's see what we can do to help each other out. Possibly slunge in later. We'll see. All right, well, I was driving past Happy Liquor and Wine, and I haven't been here in a little bit. These are some friends of mine from a long time ago. What do y'all think about the beard? Okay, see the beard in the reflection? A lot of blonde hairs in there. maybe a little bit of silver and gray. So small selection. Just one of my favorite little stores that I have. I'm gonna do another slow. I really, since people have been pointing it out, I really need some advice on how to. Oh, I got the Kentucky Spirit up there. I'm gonna get a bottle of that, pull it down, and get a little bit closer look. I think that top up there is all gonna be overstock. So it is kind of a smaller section of things here. So we got the single barrel. Some people just like to see what other places have. The prices really come down on this. When this first came out, it was super expensive. So yeah, they have a little bit of a different way of mixing things together. So some stores do, at least, but they are moving a lot of stuff around, so they were quick to point that out, that some of the stuff is changing. So we do have something that's pretty interesting. I know this is a kind of a smaller store as well. Let me see here. I'm gonna go a little fast. Got the Jefferson's Ocean, I got the Voyage, I got the Blue Note Honey, bourbon, and the rye. And the bourbon, they only did like 40 barrels of it, so there's not a whole lot of it here. And look at that, they got my dad's bottle down there. I didn't say anything about joining the Discord in the last bit, but you can come join us on Discord. We have a good time, we have great conversations, and we have a lot of fun on there. I'm usually on there just about every night for a little while. Some of the guys go deep into the night. I can't really go deep into the night without getting in trouble with the CFO. So all right, well, they do have one quick little thing over there, and he ducked down, which is funny. I love when people don't want to be on camera. I want to get a good look at this. It's the Kentucky Spirit, the single barrel. I think he said it was $68.99, might be $69.99. I know that people like to look at specific stuff on here, and I have my glasses in my pocket, so I don't see much of this around here. And of course, they've got Blanton's for around 88 probably, if I had to guess. So all right, fun store. This is store that I got a great price on the Weller 12. And you know, every once in a while, these little stores, you never know what they're going to get. Sometimes they get Stag, sometimes they get some of the other stuff. So, all right, well, that's it. 100% done for the day. They do have the Blue Note here at a very reasonable price. I think I actually paid more for it at the distillery. So, all right, Slanja, and thank you guys for everything you do. There is a link down there at the bottom for Amazon. I'll talk more about Amazon next time. And if this video, if you have the ability to hype a video, hype this video up. Just kind of scroll over a little bit, pass a thumbs up, which you should do, and then hit that hype button. Maybe I can get hyped, I guess. All right.